So I usually start my tracks with drums, with a bass drum. I really dig into it and try to find a perfect drum. Sometimes I take one sample. Sometimes I layered it with some other kicks, subs, and stuff like that. But in this case, I took a different approach. I had in mind that I would really like to have a track with those brass that are so used in um, techno and house, techno and melodic house. And I said, yeah, it would be really nice to have something like that, but transform it into a more harder sound. So it would be techno friendly. So it would have a line, a riff that everybody could remember. And yeah, so I choose this sound. Of course, melody is quite simple. I was never a professional player or never study in a school how to play piano. So this is what I can do with melodies. I still think it turned out pretty good. And yeah, I was quite satisfied when I heard this sound. It's yeah, as I said, it's like a typical brass. I used a synthesizer called Serum, which is absolutely amazing for complex sounds, for like really simple sounds. Um, I don't know much about algorithms and stuff behind the synthesizers, but it sounds amazing, and it's my favorite synth on the market right now. There's few of them which are super nice as well, but this is my favorite at the moment. It has a powerful FX section, yeah, the matrix and everything. But anyways, I chose this sound because I wanted to do something like that. So I thought about the melody and about the sound in front of drums or before the drums, before anything. So yeah, it's actually just a simple brass. Let me turn off all the plugins on the channel so you see how it sounds without everything. Okay, so first, when I started to work on this sound, I said, okay, it has too much high tones, it has too much bass. So, in my opinion, so I always thought as well in front, like how it would be incorporated with the bass and the hi hats, and I said, okay, let's cut it down. Under here it is cut it at 87 hertz, so it's not gonna bother the bass line and the bass drum. Then I put a Saturn, which is an amazing saturation distortion effect from Fabfilter. By the way, Fabfilter is actually my favorite company for yeah, compressors, limiters, and stuff like that. They're just absolutely amazing, and I use them a lot. So then I use their Fabfilter Timeless. I could use like which is a delay, but I could use a regular delay. But this has so much options with on filter, on EQ, like all in one, some modulation that you can work on, and it's quite complex. So this time I chose this because it's more interesting than a regular delay. Then there's this plugin, Ozone EQ. What I've done with that, I went to left and right channel, and as you can see, I actually color it differently. So left channel, you can do this actually in all EQs that have left and right option. So went left, and I colored it on 433 hertz plus 2 dB, and then on the right, I went to high tones on 4389 hertz, and I added 2.7 dBs of high tones. And why I did that? Because in this case, you could get like this kind of stereo image. It's actually perceived as a stereo because in the left channel you have more, let's say, mid tones, and on the right channel you have more high tones. So you can hear it slightly different. So this is one of the tricks of how to, let's say, make a stereo picture. I mean, of course, I use then as well stereo effects later on, but yeah, this is how I started on this sound. Then I added a chroma. Chroma is actually a nice reverb of Logic. Somehow I intend to use usually Valhalla or Fabfilter reverb, but I don't know. I chose this one because of the different color. I tried few different those two reverbs, and I on the end chose I chose Chroma Verb because it just suited the sound better. I cannot explain it why. There's not formula why. It's just like it's just sounded better than the other ones. And the visuals, the graphics of the reverb are absolutely amazing. Don't you agree? And then on the end, I chose, of course, the Nicky Romero Kickstart, the sidechain effect, really easy to use. And this is how I got the main synth line for my track, Whiff Punishing.
Thanks everybody for watching, commenting, and indeed liking. We really do appreciate all the support we get here on our Sonic Academy YouTube channel. So if you found this video super useful, please, we'd love you to hit the subscribe button. We update the YouTube channel every week with new content. And if you want to watch some more relevant content, just click on the videos beside me.